What's happening, guys? So back with another video and we're going to jump straight into it. So we're working with a company called WeLight. Now if you have a look in the links down in the description, you'll see the amount of products that they do actually release, and some of them are absolutely incredible. But today we're looking at lighting equipment. Now lighting equipment for especially a YouTube channel is one of the most important things you can do. I'm struggling at the moment trying to get my lighting sorted out just because I'm in a smaller room, all the walls are reflective, it's annoying as hell. But I always want something in the background that'll kind of lighten it up a little bit, more like an RGB light, so you get different colours that come through and protrude through. So that's ironically what we're looking at today. So we're looking at the K21 RGB light, and this one should be fun. So guys, this is what we're looking at. This is the WeLight, this is the K22, and this is the RGB LED light stick. Now I know these are very popular when it comes to like streamers, like I've seen a lot of Twitch streamers using stuff like this, so we'll get it unboxed, see what we're working with. So this is all we get in the box. So we have our light strip, we have a user manual, as well as a USB to USB Type-C charger, as we can see there, because this is powered by USB Type-C, so it's nice to see that we get relatively a long cable. Now the manual itself is going to pretty much tell you everything about it, what each of different of the controls do on the back of the LED strip and all that good stuff, so that is a good thing to keep a hold of. So when it comes to the light itself, it is relatively quite nice, I have to admit. So it's around about 30 centimeters long. You've got one half of it is the actual LED itself. You've got two end caps, and then on the back it does have the information as well as the controls as well. So I have to admit, it really is nice. It is made out of plastic, which is not, well, obviously, which is so it is actually made out of plastic, but it is relatively quite thick plastic, so it is quite a strong material. And then on both sides we do actually have threads, as well as little rubber mats, and also some plastic just to help with security. And there we have them, we'll take them off. Yeah, so on the bottom here we do have threads, so we can add this onto a tripod of some sort, or even if you have multiple of these and you have a little connection, you can actually connect these up to one another, so you can have multiple of these lined up. But they relatively are some amazing lights. So on the bottom here we do have more of a carbon fibre effect going on, which I do enjoy, as well as we have their logo, the K21, which this is, and then we have the input, which is Type-C 5 volt 2 amps. The battery is a 2500 milliamp battery, max power 8 watts, and then made in China with some other things going on here. But on the right hand side is where all the magic happens. So on the far bottom right hand corner we do have the USB Type-C slot, main power, set switch, plus or minus, and also change. So if I hold the on button on, light comes on, and then there we go. So there's the light actually protruding through. It is relatively quite bright at the moment. So I'm going to turn this all the way down to about 10%, just so we can see the screen properly. So on the screen itself there we do have the actual things going on for this section. Top right we do have battery, we have the percentage of light, we have the Ks, which is 8500 at the moment, and also the RG as well as the circuit. But if we click the little double directional arrow here, it'll actually change it, and it'll allow us to change these settings, whether it's that, or if we want to change down the hue, or if we want to change it up a bit to make it a little bit more of a brighter colour, more of a sun colour. If we click on set, it'll actually change the setting. So this is going to be the HLS setting. This is for all your different RGB lights. So as we change this up, we can set this up and turn the brightness up. And then if we go down again, we can start changing it. So it'll start going through all the different color circles like that. And then it'll keep going and going and going. So that is quite a nice little function going on there. And then the bottom one, so we can see the different ones. So the top one is going to be your brightness, your middle one is going to be the different colors, and on the bottom it's going to be the actual color aspiration. So it's at 0 at the moment, so if I turn that all the way up, so it's at 0. If I start turning that up, it's going to be a deeper, richer color, so that's more of a purple at the moment. So obviously the more I turn it down, the less amount of purple is going to protrude through the light. Now on this one here we do have the RGBW, so this is going to allow you to actually preset all the different colours, like your red, green, blue, white and yellow. If you want it to have a specific colour tone, you can also do that. So you can change around the, you know, the amount of red that you want to shine through, or the amount of green. So if we turn the green all the way down, it'll start going purple. If we turn the blue all the way down, it goes more of a bright white. And then same with the white, turn that down, starts going more like an orange. as well as the yellow, turn the yellow all the way down, and of course we get red. So there is a huge of different variety going on. So we also have the strobe mode, sorry about this. So I'm going to turn that down a little bit. So we have the strobe mode here, so we do have normal, if it's going to actually focus now. We have normal, we have the actual brightness, so we have normal speed, slow speed, fast speed, as well as the scene as well. So it depends on what kind of motion you are going on. So as we can see at the moment, it's more of a breathing effect from the last one we saw, which was more of a pulsation effect. So that's more of your mood light in there. We can see that going in and out nice, like that. We have C. So C is even slower, but it's more of like a breathing effect as well going on, which is quite nice. And then we have B mode. So this is more of this is going to go through all the individual colors going on here. So if I turn that to slow, this is going to go through all the colors that this light can perform. And it's going to be more of like, say, a party scene or a DJ scene. Or you've got it like that, which is instead of having a gap in between and then that, it shuts. It's just going to go through all the individual colors, and then all of a sudden it gets faster. And then we have, this one's got a love heart on it. I'm not sure what this one is. So this is just going to slowly start changing from a really white to the deep color purple, and then it's just going to start breathing just like that, as we can see in the camera there, which is quite nice. So you really do have a large amount. But then we also have RGB. So if you want this sat in your background, what a lot of streamers actually do, if you want this in the background, so when you are streaming your games, you know, it makes your background look a little bit more exciting, we have that as well. So I've got to admit, there is a huge different variety of all different things going on here. And then we just go back straight to, yeah, so there definitely is a lot of functions going on for that light. So like I said, this really is going to fit everybody's need. No matter what you were going to use this for, I guarantee there's going to be a color mode or a function that's going to fit you perfectly. And overall, these lights really are underrated because they do serve a huge purpose, especially if you are a streamer, or even if you want to just spice up your videos a little bit, or even with your B-roll, just make your B-roll clips look that little bit more incredible. Something like this really can make it stand out much, much more and much more clearer. So I definitely have to admit, absolutely brilliant light. Like I said at the start of the video, these things can really be fun, but it really is an incredible light. So it's got everything that you need from color-wise to strength-wise and full maneuverability. You know, you can change every single aspect of this, everywhere from the lighting features to the colors, the brightness, the darkness, all that sort of stuff. And plus it is charged by USB Type-C like we did go through in the description, and it really is an incredible light, I have to admit. It's got mounting ports on the top and bottom, so if you want to link multiple of these together, or if you want to put it just on a standalone tripod in the background, I don't know, it looks really cool. It reminds me of like a CSI with a blue light, you know, when they're trying to find blood and all that on the floor. Don't know why it reminds me of that, but okay. But yeah, they really have went out with it. Even the design, why, like the likes of the carbon fiber on the back, that alone it just stands out massively. So I have to admit, it really is incredible. So if you do want to go check these out and you want to brighten up your stream a little bit or your YouTube channel a little bit, head down the link to the description. There'll be a link there so you can go straight to their website and go check them out for yourself, as well as some of their other amazing products. So always, thanks very much. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and always don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming videos.